Okay, hi Feliday, I accept that. Then sometime in the future, when you have time, sometime this summer, we'll do that. And the subject will definitely not be anything personal nor all over the place. I will focus on socialism and this commissary idea. Those were the questions I originally had in mind. I appreciate your gesture. I know after all these kinds of exchanges, things like that aren't as easy as they seem or even as they might have been in other circumstances, so I appreciate that. Um, and yeah, the thing about the time for response, that wasn't something I particularly wanted to put on you. As I recall, you also wanted to make sure we kept on point. So that was just an idea. We don't have to have that for this. And it wasn't, by the way, that I immediately retreated. I was more like, let's aim for 30 seconds, but let's not be anal retentive about it. If somebody goes over a minute, 2 minutes, it's fine. But there's a certain point, if you have your baseline, then hey, this is 3 times longer than that. Basically, we can do this thing that we'll do where you can take as long as you want. Okay. It is still good to aim for 5 minutes then, and knowing that, well, I might go up to 10, but it's not going to be a 20-minute thing with just two questions. But I'm not going to be nitpicky about that. We'll just assume that'll work out. So yeah, the subject matter will be socialism, the commissary. If it bleeds out from that, it would just be politics in general. And yeah, and you can take as long as you want to answer the questions. And I'm absolutely not at all going to try to make it a gotcha of any other kind either. Because the point really is that I think to best answer your criticisms of that system, I need to ask you some questions, see where you're coming from, and possibly show you where maybe, you have an attitude about something that could be adjusted or whatever. In other words, if you just say that any social institution means Leninism, well, I'll point out, hey, well, we have socialized, police, if it was private police. But anyway, let's not get into it now exactly, but just to give you the kind of idea. So, there might be some trying to dig into ideas where I think we disagree, but I mean, the point will not be any sort of gotcha. The point is to get my chance to ask you the questions on that particular topic. So great, and no hurry. I'm kind of busy right now too. It will come before we know it. Probably still both have this hobby, and so yeah, great. Thank you. Appreciate it.